Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Blue Velvet. Welcome back, you guys. I really hope that you are doing well. I wanted to start this video off in another location of the house. It just got done snowing. It's a beautiful January day. We got about 5 inches of snow, and I am so happy. I would consider this to be a very beautiful, wonderful early birthday present. How about that? Yes, this is my birthday month, and it's just another year. I really haven't given much thought to my birthday this month. I guess it's just something about getting older, you know. And when I was younger, I loved celebrating my birthday, and I always anticipated it. When I was younger, I would get a new dress and get my hair done and, put on really beautiful makeup and pick out, one of my favorite restaurants and go out dancing. And that's what I did every year. I would grab friends or whoever I'm dating or even family members and say, hey, it's my birthday, time to celebrate me. And I don't know, this year, maybe it's just something about getting older. I don't know, it's funny how life changes and you just go with the flow, right? So, anywho, I am coming to you from the future. Technically the future compared to what you're about to watch next. So I am playing a little bit of catch up. I am currently in the process of playing catch up with my blogging. I have so many videos that I have to go through and edit and post to YouTube, along with, photos and videos that I'm gonna use for reels on Instagram. If you are new here, you probably never heard of those channels, so welcome. I am so happy that you are here, and I really hope that you decide to stick around for future videos to come. I have a fashion, beauty, lifestyle Instagram page called The Blue Velvet by Nakeshia, same as my YouTube channel. I also have a everything food and drink related page on Instagram as well called Savor In. Some of my posts also repost on my Facebook page, also The Blue Velvet by Nakeshia. So if you guys have some time, please check it out. I'm very proud of my pages, and it's only gonna get better from here. Super excited what I have planned for this year. Quite a few things are happening this year. Actually, this year is the busiest. I thought last year was pretty busy, but this year is truly going to be extremely busy. So many things to come. First off, it's a brand new year, a brand new me, and one of the reasons why I wanted to pop on right now before the video you're about to watch is because, it's the beginning of January, and I feel like there's just a few things that we need to discuss. New Year's resolutions are out, and what we are looking for and what we're not bringing along with us into the new year is in. As you may know, I did post on Instagram what are you bringing into 2024 and what you're leaving behind in 2023. And I know that's currently trending on Instagram, and I was really intrigued to try this myself. I had a little bit of time to self-reflect and think about things that are really important to me that I would love to leave in 2023 and bring into 2024. I would love to discuss that with you now. So, what am I bringing into 2024? Let's start with that. So, things I'm bringing into 2024 is being kinder to myself. And I feel that a lot of people often struggle with that, whether it is pointing out their flaws or saying negative things to themselves. And maybe you don't even realize what you're saying is negative to yourself. Maybe you can't relate, and good for you. That is great. That is awesome. So maybe this part of the video is not for you, but pointing out negative things about yourself or talking down to yourself, that's not fair to you, to yourself, to your mental well-being. And we're kicking out all the negativity. That's also what we're leaving back in 2023, is basically negativity inwardly and outwardly. And what I mean by that is negative thoughts that I'm internalizing, and any lashing out from those negative thoughts, or how I am behaving outwardly to people because of maybe insecurities, or not letting bygones be bygones, basically. Kind of like holding a grudge, or just ruminating on things that are no longer important. Let's kick out negativity inwardly and outwardly. We're done with that. Improve personal health and fitness. And I'm actually reading this from what I wrote earlier. So yes, so I have been trying to get better at that so far. It's been okay. I can only do better, and there is 365 days in a year, and we just got started. So I think I'm good. What I'm gonna do to try to improve my health and fitness is basically holding myself accountable, being aware of what I'm putting into my body, putting more nutrients in my body, and trying to get away from overly processed foods. Instead of giving up on a fitness routine, but push myself to do 100%, not 50%, not just giving up halfway through, actually following through with whatever fitness routine that I have for myself. I'm just going to keep pushing myself, push. And yes, that is what I'm doing. Hours scrolling on my phone. I feel like I've already failed at that. And that's not me pointing out something negative. It's just me being true. So as I'm being more intentional with my blogs, I'm still trying to learn a healthy lifestyle balance with blogging. And I'm finding myself scrolling on Pinterest and Instagram still, and I need to sit down and schedule times where it is acceptable and not acceptable, and hopefully that'll help me in the long run. I mean, it's not good to scroll on your phone endlessly right before you go to sleep. It's not good to constantly be on your phone in general, and I am so guilty of that. So I definitely gotta kick that out and keep that in 2023 and do better. Drink more water. I've improved on that. Water actually tastes good. Doesn't taste like anything depending on how you filtrate it. Then it does taste like something. Water is good for you. I love putting like a little bit of like lemon juice in my water, or adding fruit to my water just to mix it up. I also drink mineral water, sparkling mineral water. I love that a lot. I drink a lot of Tapatico. I love Pellegrino. So yeah, I'm drinking way more water. Read more books and magazines. I've also improved on that. Do I have a book that I'm currently reading? No. However, the magazines that I do have at home, instead of just flipping through and looking at the artistic value of the magazine, I'm actually reading what the editors and the writers have to say, because that's That is also very important. I usually got magazines to look at the editorials and the fashion and the art, and rarely ever paid attention to what the writers had to say, and that's not good. So I'm gonna get better at that, and I've already started doing that. What else are we kicking out and leaving in 2023? Fake friends. Oh man, what is a fake friend? Honestly, I feel like everyone has a definition of what is a friend and what they don't want in a friend. So I would say putting those two together, what do you expect in a friend and what is a friend to you? And if those people don't meet those requirements, then technically they are a fake friend, I guess. Or maybe a friend, say they have good intentions for you, but hurt you behind the scenes. I don't know. Fake friends. That, I feel like that's a touchy subject, and I feel like it's very obvious what a fake friend is. So I really don't want to go too deep into that, but yeah, I really do want to not have so many fake friends. And this is going to go back to what we're bringing into 2024, which is surrounding myself with like-minded people. And I guess we can also put that together with setting boundaries for myself. And I think that part is a two-parter. So this year, I want to challenge myself to get out of my shell and find like-minded people. Okay, I want to have people who also, I don't know, get me. I want to find some people that get me, where I don't have to constantly feel like I have to explain myself. I want to be around people who don't make me feel like I'm less than. I don't want to be around people who aren't sharing the same interests as me. I want to feel comfortable in my own skin around people and find someone who like the same things as me, whether it's music, fashion, going to the theater, going to plays, going to concerts, you know, get my sense of humor. I mean, my humor is so all over the place. So I want to find like-minded people that don't make me feel less than me. And I'm setting a boundary. I'm no longer going to try to conform. I think that is my true me, is an anti-conformist. That's just how I'm in my whole entire life. Anti-conformist. And I think I need to get back to my roots and not really necessarily care about what people think about me. Stop worrying about who are not my friends, why they're not my friend, and stop letting people, or actually, let's reverse that. Instead of not letting people make me feel bad about myself, how about not letting people affect me? Setting that boundary. Also, back to setting boundaries, I need to also be more cognizant of the information that I take in, or the things that I watch or see or hear or witness or whatever. I need to be more cognizant of what I am bringing in and set the boundary where I'm not going to let that into my life anymore. So, for example, I love reality TV. And I'm not talking about just any reality TV. I love like The Real Housewives. I love Selling Sunset And it literally, it's the same formula all around. It's basically drama amongst women, and unlike Selling Sunset, some men, and friendships and the breaking of friendships and who said what and oh my god, like all that stuff. So I feel like I need to restrict my time and be cognizant and set a boundary and be cognizant of how much of that I watch. I mean, I feel like over time that does affect your psyche, so I need to set a boundary and do less of that. Also, set a boundary when it comes to, being aware of what makes me feel uncomfortable. I've already started practicing that. Like if I don't feel comfortable going somewhere or being around a group of people or going to something or doing something, I am setting a boundary and saying no. Because I know me. I know how I operate in this brain. I know how I'm going to feel the next day. And it's okay to know your boundaries. Set them, obey them, and you'll feel so much better. And that's what I've been doing. We're powering through this list, you guys. Let's go back to what we're bringing into 2024. So I have here that I want to grow my brand and elevate the content on all platforms. That is really important to me because I feel like in the past, I've been practicing just getting it done, getting it out there. I am a perfectionist with a little bit of procrastination, just a smidget, just a smidge. And I know that in the past, I just wouldn't post or film or do anything of sort because I didn't think it was good enough or pretty enough or aesthetic enough. And I was comparing myself to others. I got to a point where I was, I was like, okay, you need to just start. You have to start somewhere. You just got to get it done. It doesn't matter how good or how bad it is, just get it out there. So I started posting more things on Facebook and Instagram, and I was not proud of it. And, that was me being negative, inward and outward, and also all the while just getting stuff done. It's like a double-edged sword here. So I was pushing out content that I was not proud of, that I strongly dislike because I needed to put content out there, right? However, it also made me uncomfortable and ashamed to even talk about my blogs because it did not reflect who I am at all. And even though I know that I needed to post things just because it's, this is just the beginning, not everybody's going to see it. Like I shouldn't care. Like why should I care? I'm not being sponsored by brands right now. No one's really noticing me. So it's kind of like you need to just do it. But at the same time, it just did not reflect who I am. So I, going into 2024, have decided to elevate my content on all platforms and, grow my brand. So even though I'm getting rid of, endless hours of scrolling on my phone, I'm going to make those endless hours of scrolling, put them into better use. I am going to scroll through my content, see how I can elevate it so I can post it. I'm going to, be on my phone to edit and to post and to actually work instead of constantly looking at other people's work and comparing myself to them. Like, I'm going to stop that. That's going out. So what are we leaving behind in 2023? Excessive social drinking. Okay. So I'm not a heavy drinker. I rarely go through a period or a moment where I will intake a lot of alcohol for fun in a social setting. But for the most part, for people who know me, most of the time it takes me like an hour to drink a beer. And if I don't like a cocktail, I will not finish it. You know, I drink for taste. I don't, this is just me. And there's nothing wrong with what I'm about to say. I drink for taste and experience. I don't drink to get somewhere. And a lot of people around me don't understand it, you know, but I understand it. I understand I want to ingest quality and also enjoy my surroundings and have fun. And hopefully I don't feel like crap the next day versus trying to drink a lot to feel a certain way. You know, that's just never been me. Like I can't do it. I tried, and then I pay for it every single time. So that will never be me. But back to, you know, less social drinking. Yeah, we're leaving that in 2023. Okay. We're leaving that in 2023. We don't need to drink a lot in social settings. If you're with a group of people who love to pound beers and shots, you don't have to be one of them. Okay? You don't. It's okay. I like to show up with my sparkling mineral water that the bottle looks like alcohol, and you'll never know unless you ask what it is. Like I know how to, you know, level myself out. Like I don't need to drink a lot. We're leaving that in 2023. We're not doing that, period. Excessive downtime. It's a fancy way of saying excessive laziness. So life is too short to waste it. And even though I had other circumstances that caused a lot of excessive downtime this past year, going in with a better head on my shoulders, there's no reason to have excessive downtime. I should be productive all the time in some way, shape, or form. And it doesn't mean constantly moving my body. It doesn't mean, you know, go, go, go. It's just utilizing your time in a productive way, no matter what it is, physically, mentally, emotionally. Like no more excessive downtime. Make the best of your life. You only live once and it's very freaking short, so make the best of it. Mindless spending. Another fancy way of saying I spend too much money. I mean, lately I haven't been spending that much money. But yeah, excessive spending. I need to have a purpose for every dollar I spend, or just practice not spending it. There's nothing wrong with spending a lot of money unless you have like a reason for it. You know, if like this year, I have a lot of big plans, a lot of traveling that I'm doing, and I will be spending a lot of money on that because it has a purpose versus just buying things just to buy them. Like I'm not doing that this year. Maybe if I have, you know, enough money set aside where I can spend it on frivolous things, then so be it. But this year is definitely not that. We have too much going on and just need to hold on to our little pennies and spend them the best way we can, just not excessively. Anxiety and stress. Okay, so anxiety and stress is something that I really, really, really struggle with. I'm not going to even pretend and say, oh, we are kicking that out and leave it in 2023. No more anxiety, no more stress. I mean, I did put this in my what we're leaving out of 2024, like leaving it back in 2023, but yeah, it's a thing. It is truly exhausting. I would love to leave stress and anxiety in 2023. I would love to not have anxiety anymore. I would love to not stress myself out all the time. And I am setting myself up for success so that I no longer have to worry about being anxious about every little thing. Okay? It is stressful. It is exhausting. I want to leave it in 2023, but realistically, it's probably not going to happen. But I'm taking steps to get there, whether that is a gratitude book, writing maybe a sentence or a paragraph every single night, or even nights where I'm just ruminating in my head. Not overthinking about things, trying not to overanalyze every single situation, everything. Trying to stop comparing myself to others, trying to not worry about the future, and also not worried about what you did in the past. Like, I find that to be so stressful, and I want to stop doing that. I want to leave that in 2023, and hopefully 2024 is better in that regard. And that actually goes into self-doubt. So part of like being anxious and being stressed out stems from a lot of self-doubt. I don't think I am very good at what I do on my platform right now, on YouTube, on Instagram, Facebook. I used to be better, and right now I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I'm getting there. And that's the thing. I am getting there. And I know I will get there, and I know everything will be better. So when it comes to self-doubt, we're leaving that in 2023. We're not bringing that into 2024. I know I'm not quite there yet, but gosh darn it, I am going to get there. No more self-doubt. And just to end this segment of the video, last but not least, what we're bringing into 2024, knowing myself, my self-worth, okay? This is something that I struggled with in 2023. Knowing my self-worth, knowing how valuable I am to my loved ones, to my friends, to myself, and just having a little bit more love for myself, because I know I deserve it. I know that I put out kindness because I'm just a kind person, and I would love to have kindness back. I want to do for others if they allow me to. Knowing my self-worth, I know that I'm worth having in people's lives. I know that I am worth caring for, caring about. I know that I'm valuable. However, in 2023, I felt very undervalued, and I didn't think I was worth even being on this earth. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, 2023 was a very emotionally draining year. And it has to stop. Like, it has to stop. I can't keep having these negative thoughts about myself, and the immense loneliness that I felt in 2023 was mostly caused by myself. Like, I did that to myself, and I need to not do that anymore. I think I felt so much loneliness because the more rejection that I had in my life, the more negative experiences that I had, which brought on a lot of social anxiety for me, made me turn into a little hermit. Like, I did not want to go anywhere. I didn't want to speak to people. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stop feeling pain and stop feeling loneliness, all while causing more loneliness. It's like an endless cycle. So this year, I want to value my self-worth, know my self-worth, and that is what we are bringing into 2024. We are going to stop the wheel. We are going forward. We're not staying behind. I would like to say goodbye 2023. Thank you for sharing those experiences with me, teaching me what I don't want to do, and teaching me what I need to do going forward, and say hello 2024. I'm so glad to see you. I look forward to spending a wonderful year with you. And I know that was extremely cheesy, but that's just how I see it. So yeah, so that is what we're bringing into 2024 and what we are leaving behind in 2023. And I would love to know your thoughts. I would love to know, honestly, and I posted this on Instagram and I don't think anyone really thought about it. Maybe they thought, oh, this is an interesting little trendy thing that's happening, or I don't know what people are thinking. And that's why I'm asking you. I would love to know, what are you leaving behind in 2023? And what are you bringing into 2024? Please comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I am coming to you from the future. I have filmed quite a few videos in the past, and this month I'm basically playing catch up. So January is going to be a bunch of Christmas content. Yay! And then hopefully by February, we will come full circle and come to present time. I will start my videos off by saying, I will start my videos from the future to let you know what you're about to watch from the past, because there is so much, but I am determined to get it all out there and have a fresh start going forward. So if you're wondering, why am I watching Christmas content in January? That is why. Now, this may hurt me in the long run, but I have nothing to lose, because once again, no one's watching me. Most of you guys are friends and family. I have nothing to lose, but I do look forward in the future to being able to say this video is sponsored by, or, partner with some of my favorite brands. I would love to do that. Like, that is what I am striving to do. Like, I am super excited about this year. I'm super excited about what you guys are going to watch in the future. I'm super excited about the content I'm bringing to you. And I've been working on so much of it, and it looks so good. Like, I am very proud of it. I'm very happy. I'm putting a lot of hours into it, and it's been fun. It's been so much fun. And I guess this video is definitely turned into welcome to 2024 here at the Blue Velvet by Nakeshia. And I really hope that you have a beautiful year, and I hope that you stick around and enjoy my content. If I spoke to you or spoke to your heart, if you found any value in this video, if you found it useful, please like it so I know that you do like these type of videos. No, I will not be doing this all the time, but it's nice to know that it is something you don't mind watching. And then don't forget to subscribe so that you'll know every time I post a video. You'll get a notification letting you know that I have posted a new video. I am still trying to work out my scheduling when I will be posting videos. I was really hoping to post every Monday and Wednesday. However, I'm still trying to figure out when people are actually watching. YouTube videos, specifically the targeted crowd that love the longer blogs. When are they watching? And then I'll start posting then. But yeah, I am so excited for you guys to be here. Please like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on The Blue Velvet by Nakeshia and Save Her In on Instagram. And all the links to all my blogs are on the profiles of my Instagram pages. So if you get confused or lost as to what I'm doing, it's all going to be listed there. And send me messages, like, tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you love to see more of. I would love to hear your thoughts and your recommendations, and I'm definitely here for it. Thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.